Friday night, everybody. We're not going to be on here long at all tonight. We're just back in Genesis again. We're going to be in Genesis 30 through 32 tonight, continuing our 1 year Bible read challenge. And forgive me, we've been busy the past few days, as y'all seen, and we hadn't been doing a live every single night like we've been wanting to do. But we're just going to hop right into it, you guys, and get to it, because this one's only going to be about 5 to 10 minutes longer. So we'll give it just a minute, let some people get in here. But hope y'all are all having a good, safe Friday night, and happy National Law Enforcement Day and Appreciation Day. So we appreciate everybody that puts their life on the line for us. I don't have my sign up tonight. We usually have a sign up saying, if you just join in, showing where we're at and everything. But this is just going to be short tonight, so we're just in Genesis 30. Going to be going through uh, 32, but like I say, we'll probably only get to about 30. Colby said, "We're here." Cool, man. Appreciate you. But yeah, we'll go ahead and jump in, and I may stop and interrupt here in just a minute on her, but we're just going to do about 30, maybe get halfway through 30 or 31 in tonight's, and then we'll be cutting it. All right, go ahead.
When Rachel saw that she was not bearing Jacob any children, she became jealous of her sister. So she said to Jacob, "Give me children or I'll die." Jacob became angry with her and said, "Am I in the place of God who has kept you from having children?" Then she said, "Here is Bilhah, my servant. Sleep with her so that she can bear children for me, and I too can build a family through her." So she gave him her servant Bilhah as a wife. Jacob slept with her, and she became pregnant and bore him a son. Then Rachel said, "God has vindicated me. He has listened to my plea and given me a son." Because of this, she named him Dan. Rachel's servant Bilhah conceived again and bore Jacob a second son. Then Rachel said, "I have had a great struggle with my sister, and I have won." So she named him Naphtali. When Leah saw that she had stopped having children, she took her servant Zilpah and gave her to Jacob as a wife. Leah's servant Zilpah bore Jacob a son. Then Leah said, "What good fortune!" So she named him Gad. Leah's servant Zilpah bore Jacob a second son. Then Leah said, "How happy I am! The women will call me happy." So she named him Asher. During wheat harvest, Reuben went out into the fields and found some mandrake plants, which he brought to his mother Leah. Rachel said to Leah, "Please give me some of your son's mandrakes." But she said to her, "Wasn't it enough that you took away my husband? Will you take my son's mandrakes too?" "Very well," Rachel said. "He can sleep with you tonight in return for your son's mandrakes." So when Jacob came in from the fields that evening, Leah went out to meet him. "You must sleep with me," she said. "I have hired you with my son's mandrakes." So he slept with her that night.
I'm going to pause you for just a second. Hello, Connor Pat. Hello, A. Vitelli. Y'all subscribe if you're enjoying. We're just doing a live Bible read out of Genesis 30 here. So we're in Genesis 30, 16. Oh, 17. Appreciate y'all joining in. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy.
God listened to Leah, and she became pregnant and bore Jacob a fifth son. Then Leah said, "God has rewarded me for giving my servant to my husband." So she named him Issachar. Issachar? Issachar?
Is let's see there. Yeah, is a char.
Leah conceived again and bore Jacob a sixth son. Then Leah said, "God has presented me with a precious gift. This time my husband will treat me with honor because I have borne him six sons." So she named him Zebulun. Sometime later she gave birth to a daughter and named her
Dana.
Dinah.
Yeah, I think.
Then God remembered Rachel. He listened to her and enabled her to conceive. She became pregnant and gave birth to a son and said, "God has taken away my disgrace." So she named him Joseph and said, "May the Lord add to me another son." After Rachel gave birth to Joseph, Jacob said to Laban, "Send me on my way so I can go back to my own homeland. Give me my wives and children for whom I have served you, and I will be on my way. You know how much work I've done for you. But Laban said to him, If I have found favor in your eyes, please stay. I have learned by divination
Divination.
that the Lord has blessed me.
Or
because of you."
divination. I'm sorry, divination.
Okay. He added, Name your wages, and I will pay them. Jacob said to him, You know how I have worked for you, and how your livestock has fared under my care. The little you had before I came has increased greatly, and the Lord has blessed you wherever I have been. But now, when I may do something for my own household, what shall I give you? He asked. Don't give me anything, Jacob replied, but if you will do this one thing for me, I will go on tending your flocks and watching over them. Let me go through all your flocks today and remove from them every speckled or spotted sheep, every dark-colored lamb, and every spotted or speckled goat. They will be my wages. And my honesty will testify for me in the future. Whenever you check on the wages you have paid me, any goat in my possession that is not speckled or spotted, or any lamb that is not dark-colored, will be considered stolen.
Thanks for the hearts, Colby. Thanks for the hearts, Spencer. We appreciate it.
Agreed, said Laban. Let it be as you have said. The same day he removed all the male goats that were streaked or spotted, and all the speckled or spotted female goats, all that had white on them, and all the dark-colored lambs, and he placed them in the care of his sons. Then he put a 3-day journey between himself and Jacob, while Jacob continued to tend to the rest of Laban's flocks. Jacob, however, took fresh-cut branches from poplar, almond, and plane trees, and made white stripes on them by peeling the bark and exposing the white inner wood of the branches. Then he placed the peeled branches in all the watering troughs so that they would be directly in front of the flocks when they came to drink. When the flocks were in heat and came to drink, they mated in front of the branches, and they bore young that were streaked or speckled or spotted. Jacob set apart the young of the flock that by themselves, but made the rest face the streaked and dark-colored animals that belonged to Laban. Thus he made separate flocks for himself, and did not put them with Laban's animals. Whenever the stronger females were in heat, Jacob would place the branches in the troughs in front of the animals, so they would mate near the branches. But if the animals were weak, he would not place them there. So the weak animals went to Laban, and the strong one went to Jacob. In this way the man grew exceedingly prosperous, and came to own large flocks, and female and male servants, and camels and donkeys.
Alright, that concludes Genesis 30. We're about to be jumping into 31. You got any questions about that? Or anything? Okay. Comment, you guys, if you heard anything interesting or something that you're curious about. But we're fixing to hop off here for the night. I'm not going to record much further. I don't want to make this live too long tonight. So we're fixing to jump back in here and finish reading 31 and 32 real quick. But unfortunately, we're going to get off here for the night. Thanks for the hearts again, Spencer. Much love, buddy. And congratulations on y'all's little one. I can't wait. I'm going to follow the journey, y'all, and can't wait to see what you have. But we appreciate y'all joining in. Hope y'all all have a safe Friday night, and don't do anything I wouldn't do, or the old me wouldn't do. And y'all just be careful. Spencer said, thanks, man. You're welcome, buddy. Anytime. So yeah, y'all like and subscribe if you hadn't already, and share the word, and don't forget Jesus loves you, and just try to be kind and love thy neighbor, and spread the joy, and jump up and down. If you wake up again in the morning, just jump up and down and be happy, and go be the light, and just be kind. All right, you guys. Well, I'm gonna get off here for the night. I'm gonna take tomorrow and Sunday off to play with my two boys. I got both of my boys this weekend. Gunner Man's here, so I ain't gonna do no more working. I was gonna say I gotta work tomorrow, but thankfully I'll be off. I should be. So hope y'all have a good, safe weekend. We're probably gonna ride the go-kart if we can ever catch a break in the rain tomorrow. We rode it for a little bit today, and he took off down the. He loves it, by the way. He loves his new go-kart that he got. But hey, he Spencer's commenting. But yeah, he took off down the hill and he got going too fast and he started, he got down to the bottom of the hill and he started crying. He was like, it got going too fast. And I was like, I told you not to go down the hill with it. You should have stayed up at the top. But anyway, we're going to get out there tomorrow and let him ride it around a little bit more. So, but anyway, y'all have a good, safe night. And I may end up getting on here again in a little bit after we finish the Bible chapter. I'll probably get on here and do another Q&A live for a little bit and just kind of talk to you guys and see what y'all want to talk about tonight and let y'all ask me some questions. But we appreciate y'all being part of the YouTube family. So y'all stay tuned and have a good night. Thanks for going live. We appreciate it, said Colby. Hey, I appreciate it too, buddy. I'm sorry that we didn't get on here in the last few days. We've been just working, getting up at 5:45 in the morning all week and working till about 9 or 10 at night. I come in the other night, kid you not, it was like 11:30 by the time we got in there and got in bed, and had to get right back up at 5:45 again. I was dead that day. So I know you got to make time for the Lord and make time for the Bible studies, but I ain't got no excuse. I was just beaten. We just come in and felt like crashing out. So we're gonna try to finally get back on it, and one day we'll get caught back up on all the chapters we got to do, because we are so far behind. We've been skipping a few days here and there, and seems like we got to read. How many was it? Like
We have to read 2 to 3 a day.
we got to read 2 to 3 chapters a day, but how many are we behind? Like probably
4 to 5.
yeah, we're probably like 4 to 5 days behind. So does that mean we're like 12 chapters behind? If it's 3 a day, 4 days, 4 times 3. So yeah, we're about 12 chapters behind you guys. So that wasn't how I wanted to plan it out. So we may just end up, just getting our own chapters caught up when we can, and then we'll probably just jump in and start recording on, wherever 12 chapters is ahead of from here. So, but we'll figure that out. We're gonna take a day, one day, me and my wife are one day through the week when things are quiet and we can sit down. When we ain't got little man, we're gonna just sit down one morning and probably just knock it out. But all right, guys, y'all have a good weekend, good safe weekend, and comment on some of the videos and let me know what y'all want to see next. I love to see y'all's input. Well, y'all have a good night.